The cool thing is being in an environment that is so craft beer friendly, and there's so much focus on craft beer. People are seeking guys like me out to come check out the beer. Obviously they have to like the beer to come back, but folks have liked it, and coming back, bringing friends, that kind of thing. Yeah, so I think one of the differences with the nano versus some of the big commercial breweries is it's all the same process in most regards. It's just with a nano, everything is just a little bit more manual. Although these are much larger than most homebrewers would use, this is homebrewing equipment, absolutely. It's just taking homebrew equipment and doing it in kind of a production mindset, basically. I really enjoyed it, which is the most important thing. If I don't like the beer, or if it's not something I want to drink, I won't make it. That's another thing I get to do by having my own place. And I've always wanted to do the nano on the side and kind of have the day job. Pretty much impossible to plan on doing that. I have 3 kids at home, so just no time, and just remained a dream kind of in my mind. And then March of last year, I was laid off from my job, and that's kind of was the catalyst for this whole thing. I sat and talked with my wife about the whole thing. What are we going to do? And she kind of threw out the idea of maybe exploring this brewery idea again. And we decided on that, and I found the space that I'm located in right now. 2 days later, signed a lease, and everything just went warp speed from that moment on. Side of the disadvantage is that, and I've talked to some other of the smaller guys in town as well as other nanos, is having such a short supply of beer. I'm constantly concerned about selling out of something. So I've restricted beer to go for the last 2 weeks just so I could pile up beer for this week. I still don't take my own beer home. I still buy beer because if I take it home and I run out of it, that's a few pints somebody else could have had. So I think that's a very unique challenge for a nano to have this product that you have to covet and you have to be careful with, and you can't waste it, and every ounce counts. I love brewing. I love doing this. I love having this brewery. It's an absolute dream come true for me, and that's kind of what I want to be able to do for the rest of my life. So I want this to grow big enough where it's supporting me, my family. If I have a few employees pursuing their goals in the brewing industry, that's kind of the spot I want to get, not necessarily driven by how big can I get, how many states can I get into. I just want to be able to do this for the rest of my life. So whatever size that is, then I'll know when I get there. And just to be in the company of some of these great breweries. I'm still getting used to the fact that I am a part of this industry now, locally and just in general, part of the craft brewing industry. I still feel kind of like this homebrewer guy that doesn't really know what he's doing, and I'm going to be discovered someday, you know? So.